and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Herman Green. As the war on single-use plastics intensifies, the Wisynco Group is announcing that it's one step closer to making recycling a viable venture in Jamaica. The company hopes that monetizing waste will incentivize more Jamaicans to recycle. TVJ's Andrew Laidley reports.
Wisynco leading the charge for more recycling, the company being the largest beverage producer in the island and the biggest user of plastic bottles, is pushing for people to be paid to properly dispose of the plastic waste.
On Thursday of this week, we will actually have a meeting. A group of us are going to be meeting with the JMEA and the Prime Minister to look at a national deposit recycling scheme. Something that we had proposed, an initiative again born out of Wisynco's desire to have a much better environment for our future, for the future of our children. And at that Thursday meeting, we're hoping that we will get a national sign-off on a national program for deposit and recycling of PET bottles.
But he notes that the task to correct Jamaica's plastic bottle disposal problem shouldn't be Wisynco's burden alone.
Wisynco, as the largest producer of plastic bottles, is ultimately where people focus on the responsibility to try and tackle this issue. But it's a national issue. It's something that we all have a responsibility to. Every single Jamaican has a responsibility to play their part in making recycling a national initiative.
Chairperson of the Recycling Partners of Jamaica, Lucille Broder, says Jamaica is not there yet.
We presently do not recycle in the true sense, as bottles collected are baled and sold to be exported.
But Ms. Broder says there is a high demand for recycled goods coming out of Jamaica.
The demand from our buyers outstrips our present ability to supply. And based on this, we are putting additional resources in place. For example, we received recently board approval to buy 2 additional trucks. And we recently bought a large baler that have reduced any backlog we have had in the system.
For the Business Day, I'm Andrew Laidley.
The Jamaica Manufacturers and Exporters Association, JMEA, met with bankers today to discuss the concerns about high interest rates. The two groups agreed to form a high-level working group to explore solutions. In a release late last month, the JMEA expressed alarm and unease at banks' interest rate spread and urged the financial institutions to actively reduce their markups. We go down to currency trading as the greenback ended the day selling for $136.90. The Canadian dollar is going for $104.24. The pound closed the day at $178.90, while the euro ended the day selling for $157.89. The price of oil ended higher today. Oil for delivery in October went up by $2.29 to settle at $69.88 a barrel. The GSE index gained 3,714 points today, while the junior market index lost 23 points. Among the winners were 1834 Investments, AMG Packaging and Paper, Barita Investments, Caribbean Cement, Elite Diagnostics, Grace Kennedy, and Indies Pharma. Now on the losing side were Blue Power, Carreras, Derrimont Trading, Fosrich, Honeybun, JMMB Group, Knutsford Express Services, Lasco Financial Services, and Mayberry Jamaican Equities. And that's the Business Day. I'm Herman Green. Good evening.